Hey guys, happy Friday. All right, I'm excited. My little cousin is graduating tomorrow, and she's already like what do you call it, an LPN and a nurse. And I'm just using, by the way, this Schoolhouse Red um, Simon Says ink. And these are like the college colors. So anyway, she's already an LPN, and now she is finishing up her RN degree. So we are really proud of her, and we are going to her pinning. I don't know if that's just a nurse thing or whatever. I haven't heard of that before. I'm pretty sure we did that the first time, but I don't know. But anyway, so they do like a pinning. I have to do a few overlaps here. Okay, so I'm going to ease this stamp off of here for a minute, and I will show you what I kind of fill in with. I basically got this card planned out, so just kind of putting it together more than creating, I guess, tonight. So if it won't stamp much, you can take the plastic lid of an ink pad or whatever, and these old, what are these called, blender pens from Stampin' Up. I don't know if they sell those anymore. They used to sell them. And you just kind of fill it in like it's a marker, and I'll kind of go over it just a little bit so it doesn't look as blotchy there, but it'll fill in any little extra pieces or blotchiness that your stamp might miss. So just scribble that in. But anyway, so we're doing her pinning thing in the morning at 9, and then graduation is not actually until noon, I believe. So, no, I'm sorry, 2. It's 2. Yeah, it's a big difference. So the pinning is supposed to be from 9 to 10, and then graduation is at 2. And so we're going to go eat or whatever in between, I think. And, all right, let me try to center this up. I always mess this part up. Always get things just slightly crooked. Okay. And I just wanted, to add a little poof right there. I don't really think that needs poof. I'm not sure. We'll think on it. I guess it could. It's not, because it's not like a super fancy card. So maybe it needs a little extra something. Honestly, I've been putting this off for a little while. I kind of ran out of time. So, okay. But anyway, like it's been a busy week. School is a little crazy right now. There are trips, there are testing dates, it's like our state testing time. But at the same time, it's weird. We never get trips and things approved or whatever, and I don't know. But in the middle of it, we're going on a trip. I planned quickly I planned, I'll say, a trip to, I guess, the closest university to us for the kids to see. And the principal just happened to mention casually one day, hey, could you plan us a quick trip to blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, ew, quick, okay. And so they only pretty much had the one date available, and I pretty much told them it was take it or leave it. So we had to go during testing, but that particular grade that was going was not testing, so it was okay. But anyway, I luckily did not have to go on the trip since I was planning it. I planned myself right out of it, and I picked a few chaperones, and one of them was not me, yay. And so I scheduled the bus, and you have to, that's the part we have to pay for, actually talk the college into, or the university into paying for their meal. So that was nice. They got to have lunch on campus. And but even though I didn't go, it was still a crazy day. I thought I was going to have such a good day with like everybody gone, but not really. Still super busy. We had a lockdown and just all kinds of craziness this morning. So Alright, so I did tell you I was using Schoolhouse Red. So I just placed these on where I thought that they were going to go. So, and I cut out, slide some of these over here for you guys. You see these? I cut out like a million stars because I wasn't sure quite what I was going to use. And then I ended up deciding not really even to use that many. So I wanted to do some like shooting stars or something, or I don't know. But nothing was looking right, and time is out. So anyway, we are a couple of hours from the place she's graduating tomorrow, the place they were having it, and so got to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Yay! Do not usually have to get up quite that early, so not thrilled about that on a Saturday. But since it's for her, she's worth it. I am very proud of her. She's a sweet little thing. But, alright. Let me just try to get that off my finger. So, we've got Putting on the Hits coming up, which is kind of a tradition for our school. Our 8th graders do a little song, and it's kind of like, I don't know, they act it out or whatever, and sing it or whatever, and dance around, and put on the whole show, and they do all kinds of dress-ups and wild stuff. So my class at the end of the day was pretty much just helping out the art teacher because we're kind of way behind in decorating and all that, and they're like tracing themselves and doing some of the boards. It sounds better than what I'm describing it. It's actually really, really cool, but anyway, I'm trying to finish up my groups at school and doing that, and we're doing evaluations soon. I guess I need to get all my stuff in for that too. Haven't even had time to fool that, but yikes. Getting all their paperwork together to go to high school and this and that. Just, I don't know, just busyness. Basic, you know, everyday junk. But that is why I'm behind on my card making, because we've been staying late at school pretty often, and we have to do something called a strategic plan, and so we have to stay late and work on that sometimes, and just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, it is at least Friday, so I'm glad. Alright, so that part is quite cute, I think. So now, I'll slide this back out of the way. Let that dry a minute while we do something for the inside. And okay, so I'm just going to use a nice little Unity stamp set on this. And do you guys know, I do not, which I cannot believe, I don't have a congratulations die. I have torn this room upside down because I really thought I had one. Like, and all the stuff. I've got some congratulations stamps, and that would work. But I had one idea, and it just wasn't working. I don't know. I'll try to ink that up with the same ink. I'm not crazy about the way that stamps, but that actually turned out better. Well, who knows? Just when I say I don't like it. Okay, that's cute. Anyway, just says, congratulations. Couldn't be more proud of you. So, she's our little dumpling. She's so cute. She is, I don't know, she's grown up. She's, I guess, in her, early 30s now, maybe, or late 20s. I don't know. I can't remember. But she is, I don't know, even though she's not the baby of the family necessarily, she's still like the baby. And she loves family gatherings, and she'll like cry if she misses something, or if we have a dinner without her or anything, and just if she has to work, because being a nurse, you know, she works, and a new nurse, or fairly new, a couple years, I guess. I'm looking for some tape, guys. Okay, here it is. She has to work like night shift a lot, and it kind of messes her up on coming home for different things. So we always try to schedule anything that we have or can have around her and try to make sure she can get home for most things or whatever. And so, all right, let's take her tape off. And but anyway, she's just always been sweet, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but she'll like, she's my Halloween little girl. She loves Halloween. I remember her in her little dinosaur costume when she was little, and she's had the cutest, craziest costumes really over the years. But anyway, I worry about her living on her own and all that right now, to be honest. I don't like don't like the thoughts that are up there by herself, but I know she's growing up. So okay. Well, and half of it comes off on my hand. I wonder if any of it will actually stick to the paper. Maybe a little. So we have another school trip coming up on 16th. What day is that? Thursday, I believe. That one I do have to go on because that's like my attendance team thing. But we're going to take the kids bowling and to the movies. So hopefully they'll like that. And got to get those permission slips out. This trip, the kids brought permission slips back so fast. I didn't have to hound them or anything. Like, are you going? What's the deal? And I didn't have to. I'm sort of a sucker, you know. Like, I'll give them a deadline and then I'll let them bring it in a little late, or I'll call mommies and ask, can they go? Or please let them go if they say no. Or some of them are, you know, a little nervous about letting them go off, especially if it's a far place, and kind of have to reassure them there. And this one I couldn't do too much because I wasn't going. Usually I can say I'll keep them right with me and all that good stuff. So, but they did really good on this last trip. So hopefully on this trip they will as well. All right, what time am I on? 12 minutes. Very good. Very good. Very fast. Yay. So I'll show you guys one other little thing. One piece of Happy Mail that I got. Wanted to just share with you. So here's the card. Isn't it cute? I used a stars embossing folder there. And so I think she'll like that. Anyway, so my friend Elizabeth sent me some cool little flower dies. And look, so adorable. Look at that little frog and little chickie. I love the frog. You know, love Halloween. I'm going to use that in my scrapbook. And then she sent me this, and this, and this. She not only sent me the little thing, but she sent me the die to go with it. So I can't wait till I can play with that. And she told me she would send me a picture to let me know like what it was or whatever. But I did recognize the dog. I was like, I see a doggy. I didn't know what that made, but I knew there was a dog. So isn't that super cute? And my favorite part is she made a shaker card. I love shaker cards. I don't know. I've like shaken it 50 times, and I won't shake it anymore because I'm sure that you're probably busy. But look how cute this baby little tiny. Can y'all see that in that little circle? Those little tiny flowers. But I think I love shaker cards because like I'm terrible at making them, so I just love them when somebody else does. But anyway, thanks so much, Elizabeth. Love you, girl. And anyway, so I'll go ahead and cut this off before I hit my limit so it's easy to upload. And I'll talk to you guys later and on to graduation tomorrow. Bye, guys.